that's my avocado that has been overwintering in my greenhouse for well over 2 years now, and I have kept it nice and short. I have trimmed this, cut it back at least 2 or 3 times, I believe. Let's take a look. Okay, that's my first cutting right there, as you can see. Oops, right there. That's the first time I cut it back nice and short. And then up here, let me see, right there, that's one, and this is the newest cutting I had there. So 3 times I cut it back to keep it short. And now that we have it in the ground out of my greenhouse, I might let it grow a little taller now, but I'm still gonna be doing some trimming to keep this tree nice and low. And yes, I'm in zone 8B, and I'm not really sure how well it's going to do. As you know, avocado loves heat. It's a tropical plant, but we're going to try to take care of it and see how far we could go with it. We also have some moringas planted here, as you can see. And my husband planted another yacon right there. And there's more moringa. Let me go on this side, get a better view. And we still got another yacon there that needs to be planted. But I'm going to the other end of this thing here. So from here you can see there's a row of moringa going down towards the avocado tree right there. That's the avocado right there. And we have lined up some moringa here. And this will be planted as well. That's lemongrass right there. And there I have my rare moringas that we still need to plant right there as well. Got 1, 2, and that. And here's another one. The rare moringa, you can tell because the stem is reddish or red in color, as you can see. The stem of it. Compared to the other moringa that I had planted here in this corner, that's the difference. The rare moringa will have red stems, whereas this will just be green. It will have a tint of reddish tone to it as well, but not as much. It will still be very green. Okay. And along the fence, as you can see, I have a pecan tree right there. And here's that one right there towering above the azaleas. Another pecan tree. This is the new addition to our garden, as you can see. This is blood orange right there. You can tell how hot it is and how sunny it is right now. And some moringa over here. And another moringa right there. And over here is something I'm really hoping for. That's my mango tree. And so far so good. When we first planted it, it's got a lot of new growth, which are almost like magenta in color. And now, as you can see, it's turned green, which tells me that it's doing fine. It's doing just fine as it is. And my husband put some drip irrigation there. as you can see, so far in this area, this is what we decided to do, is plant some fruit trees. And right along this line, we also have plant going down that way. Hopefully this entire area will be covered with fruiting trees. Over there, as you can see, that one big, well, that's a lime. That's one of my calamansi or lime that I planted about 12 years ago. And we're just starting to harvest some fruit from that lime tree right there. Now, if you plant any fruit trees from seed, you could expect to wait for at least 10 years before it actually give you some fruits. And we've been cutting it back because I did made a video of us picking some fruit from that lime tree, but that tree was so tall, all the way well above that the roof, and as you can see, it's still way above the roof. So we chopped it back down already, and we're probably gonna continue cutting back on that lime tree to bring it a little lower, as I have another lime tree anyway that I could harvest from. This year our pear trees it's going to give us some fruits, as you can see there. Let me stay away from this corner, the sun is too much, but not much. This was a very, very prolific tree. We would have this cover all the way down to the ground with pears. As you can see right down there, there's some pears going on, but not too much this year. But this is the first time it's bearing fruit again since we did some drastic pruning on this. It took at least, this is the third year since we pruned this severely, and I was a bit regretful that we did it because it stopped the production, but now it's starting to give us some fruits again. But normally you won't have to look this hard to find the fruits, but as you can see, there it is. Ever since we did the severe pruning on this tree, this is the first time it's finally giving us some fruits again. And not that much, but again, I guess it's starting to recover from the severe pruning, and now it is starting to bear fruits again. Now that's just one of the pear trees. I have two right here, as you can see. Now this is Bartlett right there. That's a Bartlett pears, and this is Anjou. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right, but this is Anjou, Anjou, I guess. Anjou pear. And ever since I planted it, I think it gave us fruits about 2 or 3 times, and after that it's been like, no, that's the Bartlett branch. So it again this year, this tree here, the Anjou, is not giving us any kind of fruits at all. So I don't know why, but as you can see, it seems to be a very nice, healthy looking tree, but not very productive though, as this one is.